Hurricane Idalia has significantly weakened from its Category 4 peak earlier as we've gone through the day. Right now, the storm with 75-mile-per-hour winds, 115-mile-per-hour gusts, central pressure of 981 millibars, moving northeast at 20 miles per hour as of 1400 hours, August 30th, 2023. As you can see here on satellite imagery, we have really seen a lot, very major loss in towering cloud tops. However, as you can see, the storm's still presenting a very thick cyclonic form here. This is still a pretty mature Category 1 hurricane here. And is continuing to bring hurricane force winds, Category 3 force gusts, the threat for tornadoes and severe thunderstorms, and don't forget the flash flooding is all occurring in these areas. As you can see here on your screen, quite still a powerful Category 1 active right now. Moving to the models here, we can obviously see that the storm is going to continue to produce all that heavy rainfall across portions of Georgia, and then next target is the Carolinas. The storm will continue to bring hurricane force winds for another couple of hours before it downgrades to tropical storm Idalia. And the storm will continue through the Carolinas, bringing tropical storm force winds, tornadoes, and severe thunderstorms to the area before it moves off of the Atlantic coast. And we've actually gained a bit of increased certainty on where this might be headed next. The storm may make a run generally in the general direction of Bermuda. You can see Bermuda there. Of course, it's off the side of the range of the NAM3K, but generally you can just see that the storm is headed in that general direction at that time. In fact, we're gonna move to the RGEM. I believe Bermuda is now in range over there. There we go. So as you can see, models indicating that the storm will approach Bermuda. Of course, we do run out of model runs for that too before it gets there. But you can just generally see it's right on the doorstep there with that heavy rain and cyclonic form. It could still be a tropical storm by the time it gets there, which will be interesting. That's an interesting change in forecasts compared to this morning. Getting a look at the tornado potential here. We still have a tornado watch for the Carolinas right now, where the potential for additional tornadoes, a few tornadoes, are still on the cards, and isolated damaging thunderstorm winds of 70 miles per hour are still possible in the area. The threat is slightly lower than it was earlier this morning and through late last night. Getting a look at active warnings, we do have a tornado warning active right now in about 50 miles inland from the Georgia Atlantic coast at this time, as well as some flash flood warnings to about 40 to 50 miles southwest of that of the tornado warning. So they were obviously seeing severe weather in the form of thunderstorms is occurring in Georgia at this time, and that will move into the Carolinas as the day wears on. Getting towards back to models here, we're going to get a look at the wind profile, although of course we know that there is not much left, not going to be much left of the wind field for that much longer. There is still a wind field, as it's still a Category 1 hurricane and still a tropical cyclone. So the Carolinas are still going to continue to see tropical storm conditions, maybe even hurricane conditions for a couple hours after crossing in from Georgia. And then the storm will, of course, move off of the coastline as seems to be a very large tropical storm over there. And then, of course, there it is, that potential track toward Bermuda taking place. So that's what we've got for today. I will be back later this evening.